Well, hey everybody, how are you? I hope you had a wonderful week. Today is Friday, so it is time for my Friday vlog in the week of this week. So, I had a pretty eventful week this week. I had a couple things that went on, and I'm going to start off with the happy stuff. So, I made some great purchases, and I wanted to show them to you. So, a friend of mine recommended this Osteo Biflex because I've had so much trouble with my back lately. And I've been taking it for 5 days now, and I feel such a difference. I'm actually moving better when I get out of bed. I'm a little bit bent, but not as much as I was. And I've noticed that getting on and off the bed or in the other room is just so much easier. And it has the glucosamine chondroitin in it, which I took years and years ago. I completely forgot about it. And I'm glad a friend of mine recommended this. I can't remember who did, but thank you because it's working really well. So I was very pleased about that. And then I completely forgot that I had ordered some press-on nails from eBay. I got a message on my email that says your package has been delivered, and I'm like, what package? But it was actually these press-on nails that it came. And this is the Kiss Impress, and they just call them short oval oblongs or whatever. Not really a name on them. And they're in this cute little container, like a nail polish container. And they are so pretty. I love them. So I've got a couple of sets now of press-on nails, and I'm so happy because my nails look so much better just wearing stuff. And these I got off of Amazon, and those are real pretty too. I just one of my coworkers had mentioned it. She said these press-on nails are great when you can't afford your manicure, which is so true. I mean, what, $40, $50 for a manicure, and you can get these for $10? This is perfect. And I love it. I think it's just great because my nails have been really, really in bad shape. They're splitting, they're cracking, all kinds of things. That's when I was working more often and having to wash my hands so much. It was just ruining my nails. So I decided to start out with the press-on nails, and I love them. I do use nail glue as well, though. They do have some, adhesive glue on them, but in order to keep them on longer, I'm actually using the nail glue, and that helps a lot. I've had a set last me almost 8, 9 days, so that's a pretty good thing, I say. So that was the stuff that I got this week. Oh, and today I got my shoes. I had to order another pair of clogs for work because my other pair had kind of died out. I had it for over like a year and a half. And it lasted a pretty long time considering. But on Monday, when I wound up doing 4.5 hours because there was so much food to do, um, I was wearing an old pair of shoes that I used to wear at Dollywood, and they've lost all of their support. And oh, what a mistake! Yeah, between the back and the feet, and oh, I'm just so glad these arrived because they are a godsend. I've owned several pairs of these. I owned the pink one, and then I had a purple one. Then I had a blue one, and now I've got the pink again. So they're so comfortable, and they're slip resistant, and I absolutely love them. So yeah, that's a good thing. Now, on to the health matter here. Some of you may remember, some of my longtime subscribers, back in 2019, I had a colonoscopy, my very first colonoscopy, and the surgeon had told me I had cancer right after the colonoscopy. And of course, I was devastated. My cousin was devastated, and we're like, that this is not good. And so she said, we will order a CT immediately, and we're going to do that as a pre-op because I want to go in and do major surgery on you. So we got the CT and it didn't show any cancer, just a precancerous polyp. And it did state that it needs to be taken out because it is precancerous. So the next office visit, which was like 4 to 5 weeks later, I'm thinking that I have cancer, and I was so upset, and I showed the pictures of my insides online here because I'm not a liar about my health. I provide proof, right? So it's a shame we have to do that, but there's liars on the internet, So when I went back in, she said she wanted to do a bowel resection, which is a pretty major surgery, okay? Because they open you up, they take portions of your colon out, they mush them together, and just a lot of weird stuff. And we weren't too worried. My cousin and I were pretty upset about it. We just didn't know if that was really necessary. So thankfully, she consulted with some physicians at UVM, University Medical Center, University of Vermont, something like that. I'm sorry. My mind is boggled. So thankfully, the doctor that she consulted with said, no, that is much too high risk for her because of her weight, So thankfully, I got out of that. And they just recommended that I try to go through another colonoscopy with another doctor, but at the UVM, because they're more advanced there than they are here in our little hospital. So I went for a second colonoscopy. That person could not get the polyp out. Then we did another colonoscopy. He couldn't get it out. So then they decided, okay, we're just going to have to do a laparoscopic surgery to get it out. So they just made a couple of little holes in my stomach. I went in there with the scope, and the doctor told me that he got it all. Okay, so I wasn't worried about it anymore, but it was recommended that I get another colonoscopy a year later. So I did. I had it in June of this year. I had a colonoscopy. Okay. The doctor comes in and he says, everything looked fine. You're good to go and all of that. So that was good. But then, let's see, July, August, like 8 weeks later, I get a call from my PCP, my primary care doctor. And he said, I've gotten back your results of your surgery that you had. No, the results of the colonoscopy. And he said that we need to do something more. We need to get you to the surgeon, so he needs to redo the procedure to try and get that out again. And I'm like, oh, great. So that was back in July, August, close to September, I want to say. And at the time, UVM had been hacked, and all of their computer systems were down. So I couldn't make an appointment. It took several weeks, like 4 to 5 weeks, before they could make an appointment for me. And we made it for February, but the time that I was supposed to go see him, it was snowing real bad, and I couldn't do it, so I canceled. But I finally got to him this past Wednesday, and he said, on August 12th, we're going to go into the operating room. I'm going to try to do colonoscopy to try and get that tissue out. But if that doesn't work, I'm going to immediately go into the invasive procedure at the same time. He says, I want this to be a one-time only thing. So if the colonoscopy doesn't work, I will have to do the major invasive surgery, which would be a bowel resection, because they just have to take out a little section of it. He didn't seem like it would be, terribly bad as far as complications and all that, since he would just be doing a small part. But if that happens, I'll have to be hospitalized for 2 to 3 days. And we're just going to have to wait and see. See what happens. Okay, so that's pretty much my week has been kind of crazy, But I'm just very, very pleased that this is finally going to get taken care of. And that is a good thing. So, what have you been doing this week? Let me know if you've had a good week or a bad week. I've had a mixed week. It's just been nuts. Winnie is being her cute self and, sleeping on her back with her paws up. It's just hilarious to see her do that. And then she'll go out, living room on the rug and do the same thing, like, meow, meow. She's so cute. Every time she wakes up from a nap in here on the cat tree that I brought in here, she will meow at me, like saying hello. Meow, meow. And then she'll hop on the bed and want to be petted. It is so adorable how she does that all the time. It's really, really adorable. So I hope everyone is doing good. We made it through a week. And hopefully we'll make it through another week. And I love y'all so much. If you really enjoyed this channel and this video, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate you so much. And please subscribe to my channel. Everybody have a great weekend. I love you. Bye. See you next time.